Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Welcome to Guest Star July. As you can see, we are not in our respective places of recording. We are, uh, where's the thing? In London. There's a URL. There's a phone booth. And and as always, for Guest Star July, we have Chief Procurement Officer Porter. How are you doing?
Hi. Good.
I will say it does feel a little bad on uh, a couple days before America's birthday that we are here recording in jolly old England. But honestly, forget it. Who cares anymore? But there is a reason for that we are recording in England, and it is because of, let's see, this. As you can see, Dr. Pepper Cherry Crush. Porter, you have one as well. Um, So I know if you are watching this, you're like, well, where can I get that? You're already sold, right? You're like, oh, I love the little heart cherry. This is meant for me, a lover, not a fighter. um, but actually, the interesting thing is, this is actually a UK exclusive. Had you ever seen this before today?
No, I hadn't. And obviously, Dr. Pepper is my drug of choice. So I am usually looking for whatever flavors they have, but they had this at Cost Plus World Market, where they carry a lot of different out of
Yeah.
the country items. And I just so happened to be over, and it was by the Torani syrups. They keep the soda by the syrups in case you want to make yourself a zhuzhi soda, I guess. But I was like, yoink, we need this.
We do need this. And like, so of course, because I had never seen it before until you brought it to me, which again, Chief Procurement Officer, we know what we're about. I did some Googling because first, what surprised me, other than I'm getting used to the background, guys. I mean, this is just as good as when I filmed
It's a
by
little
myself.
weird.
But as you can see here, right, it's a little bit of a stylistic difference, but the thing that really stuck out to me the most was this zero sugar thing on
Hmm.
here. So I said to myself, is there a original sugar? Also, what is this? Turns out this was actually released as a limited edition in in the United Kingdom last year in 2025 for Valentine's Day. Um, and then it was so popular, like they had all sorts of sales. Like there was one they were selling like six 500 milliliter. Will I convert that? You know I won't. Like
Math is hard.
math is hard, and I'm American. Like been to me, I guess, right? That's
What is that in
imperialism.
feet?
It's like, what's that in it? What's that in freedom points? uh, please don't, please don't cancel
Please
me
don't
for.
judge us.
Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just drunk on America. um, but I actually think it's probably like 16.9 ounces per 500 milliliter because I feel like I see that on those like skinnier soda bottles that we have in the stores now. But
Mm.
anyway, it really launched. It was exclusive to the UK at that time, and folks just like freaked out about it. You could say that maybe they felt that they had a crush on the Cherry Crush. Ah, that wasn't
Ah,
that wasn't that good. Anyway, but it turns out this was only ever released as a zero sugar. But the popularity of it was so much so that don't worry, this is not a year old. Um, they re-released it as a permanent flavor in February of 2026 of this year, which might explain why you saw it in that store because when it's a limited
yeah,
edition, it's probably not getting out of the country unless somebody's selling on eBay or something else. But now, as it's a consistent solid flavor, it might be, obviously as we're seeing, it's
yeah,
distributing out to places that focus on and imports. I was gonna say exports. Like, no, that's when we send like
yeah.
terrible hot dogs to people. Um, but so long story short, yeah, I'm just kind of surprised that at least in the UK that they created a zero sugar only version of a soda. I wish I knew a little bit more about diet culture in the UK, but it's probably best that I don't, just because like
Probably not.
yeah, because diet culture in its own right is messy as hell. But I am
Did you
excited about
notice
this.
on the
Oh,
can there is a QR code as well?
oh,
So
yes.
I
Let's see.
scanned it And this, Dr. Pepper has that thing where sometimes they're made and bottled by Coke, or bottled by Coke, sometimes they're bottled by Pepsi. It depends on what part of the country you're in. This Dr. Pepper product is actually made by Coca-Cola UK.
Really?
Yeah, so you have to set up a sign in, and I'm like, I'm not logging into another darn website.
Yeah.
But it was like a really cute Coca-Cola page, like very colorful, animated, really typical. And it's like, okay, so that's a good factoid for us to know that this is actually made and bottled by Coca-Cola or
What's
canned.
I will say what's interesting about it, for those of you who may have watched my video a couple weeks ago about Mr. Pibb, right?
Hmm.
So here in America, as we discovered, if you've been watching the resurgence of Mr. Pibb on your shelves at the marketplace, for those of you who didn't see the video or need a reminder, uh, there was a distribution agreement that Dr. Pepper had with Coca-Cola, at least in the U.S. And it sounds like, obviously, as you've done the research, in the UK as well. But in
Hmm.
the U.S., Dr. Pepper was like, "Cool, we're done with that now," and that arrangement, at least in the U.S., ended in October of 2025,
Okay.
which is why Mr. Pibb is back all over the place in the U.S.
Yeah,
So just in case you were curious about that, like that's why. It's because Mr.
because Mr.
Pibb,
Pibb is something I drank like 25, 30 years ago. If
yeah,
you didn't have Dr. Pepper, then you had Mr. Pibb at your, you know,
local,
movie theater
yeah,
or, you know, college
place.
dormitory, whatever. Yeah.
When there were more than one soda option and they needed a flavor that wasn't Coke, it was, yeah, Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb. But
Yep.
that's why you're seeing a resurgence of that here. So I'm actually now, maybe I'll Google it after the thing. I'm actually kind of curious to see if Mr. Pibb has made its way over the Atlantic. Just because if we're seeing that here in the U.S., I wonder if that's affecting British distribution as well. Um, which though, I mean, scanning it, this became. I'm looking at the thing on the can, and I think there is a. It looks like that this is Best Buy, uh, July 31st of this year, if I had to
All
guess.
right, so just in time.
Yeah, we're doing it. But 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 because of that, if we assume then that this is part of the distribution of the like permanent flavor of February 2026, I do wonder at this point whether if uh that was just a US centric like deal that got broken and then international channels just maintain the same relationship.
Hmm.
But with that, I'm actually excited to try it. I do want to point
Same.
out that they have done, bless them, the lazy thing. Let's see. So here on the back, you obviously can't really see it, but you can see how it's broken down and like kilojoules and everything else. But for
Hmm.
the lazy, and by lazy, I mean, man, I'm not sitting here going to convert this. They actually have and this is from the store. They actually have a sticker that converts it to actually like nutrition facts that we as goofy Americans can understand. It says three
Hmm.
calories per serving though, and I don't necessarily believe that it's 3 calories per serving.
Well,
uh,
if it's zero sugar, all the other zero sugar Dr. Peppers are 0 calories.
you know what? Okay, maybe you're
So,
right. I'm just used to like monsters that are also zero sugar, and they usually have like 10 calories. But that being said, those are usually 16 ounces, and so I wonder if it's like a in the U.S. if it's a like I hate to say critical mass sort of thing, where if it hits a certain amount, they have to declare it, but if it's under a certain amount, they don't. And
it
that would
probably is.
yeah, and that would explain then, okay, you know what? I rescind that. Fine. But I also just before we go, I need you, let's see, hold on. This says zero sugar, extra ooh.
So I don't have my reading glasses on, and I was trying to read that, and I was like, extra cool?
Nope.
Oh, extra ooh.
Extra
Thank you for
ooh.
having, yeah, thank you for having better eyes.
Yeah, and then also just the motto, maybe the new motto of the channel. This says, "Stop that camera! Get in front of me." It says underneath the QR code,
Try
"Try
more
more
weird.
weird." So
Yeah.
let's get to
Also,
it.
did you notice that the leaf
Oh, it's lips.
is lips?
I will say your sticker is lower than mine, so really
So
mine
it's
kind of
partially
looks.
covered.
It does. It's a
It
little partially covered, but you know what? I actually have feelings about that. I don't think I want my plants to kiss me. It makes it harder to eat them.
it makes me think the Rolling Stones have a stomach bug.
Ugh. Or what is it? A feed me, Seymour. Oh no, but yeah,
Audrey too.
like a pucker up. No, it's like I guess now that you pointed out, I did notice that, and but I guess it mostly was those things where it's just like floated over the back of your head. I mean, the more I look at it though, I really do like the stylistic choice of the
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper. Um, but
It's got a real fun
like
90s feel
it
to
like
it,
it's
and I
very
like that.
it's very
As someone
grooves in the
who's,
heart. Yeah.
yeah, as someone who is over plain,
Mhm.
this is great. I love
Yeah.
this. This catches my eye.
Yeah, I
Speaking of which, catching my eye, are you wearing a Four Seasons landscaping t-shirt?
America.
See, I picked Tottenham thinking, I'm like, oh, we're doing British. I'm like, I'll pull out a jersey. It's fine.
Well, my struggle was that I actually have a shirt that I could not put my hands on. It's a gray shirt and it's got the Union Jack and it's got it's got Great Britain, not the United Kingdom. It's got Great Britain
Yeah,
on it. And underneath it, it says "We're number one." Uh, and I was like, I'm gonna find this shirt, and I could not find this shirt. And even though y'all on the channel wouldn't know because this will go up later, like my computer rebooted, and I was made poor Porter wait for a long time, and
it was fine.
I was like, forget
I
it.
read
You know what?
email.
We're just gonna be jingoistic today for a season. And also, may I point out? Sorry, the other way. That's Gritty.
Oh my God, that's freaking amazing.
That's Gritty driving a
Pretty on a
lawnmower.
lawnmower.
Yes.
That's
So,
fantastic.
and underneath it says, "Not the Four Seasons Hotel, Philadelphia." So
That's awesome.
America, look, I'm here for us. I'm here in this moment. Um, so okay, I I think we have squeezed all of the content we can out of this, other than like to open it up. I'm looking at to see if there's anything else. I'm just like it just tickles me because flavor is got the U in it and everything else. But all right, we're doing it. I'm opening this up.
All right.
And then I do have a clear glass because I was interested to see what color this was going to be.
Same as well.
All
Yep.
right. And
Oh,
so
that's fun
let's,
how that disappears.
yeah, it's a ghost.
Ooh, spooky. Ghost
Ghost.
glass.
It's like she's drinking from the air. Like, no, thank
What would
you.
happen if when we poured in? Ooh, fizzy. Oh, it shows up then.
Yeah,
Okay. Technology's amazing.
we did it, guys. Okay. I'm a little disappointed, I have to admit, with I don't know why I thought it'd be a different color. All of the variant Dr. Pepper colors or flavors that we have here in the US are all the
Yep.
same brown, but I don't know. I just kind of hoped with the jazziness of the can we might see a tinge of red,
Woo!
but
The smell is there already.
oh, okay. That was stronger than my nose was expecting. I was
That
like,
is cherry syrup.
I like that you're like, it's stronger than expected. And I'm like, yeah, let me go in on that. Oh, God.
Let me put my face directly. It's like when I tell my husband, don't touch it because it's hot. Don't put your face on it.
Hashtag regrets. Okay. But it does.
Regrets.
All right. You ready?
Mazel.
Uh, cheerio, tally ho. I don't know. What
Pip
does it
pip.
say? Pip, pip. Hmm.
That does not taste like Dr. Pepper to me.
It's a blend at best. I get a little bit
Yeah.
of the underlying. I think the. Let me pull back. I guess first things first, I like that. I do. I like that. And the idea, if it is a cherry soda, right? I like it as the concept of a cherry soda. We do have a cherry Dr. Pepper here in the US.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if you're looking for something that's more heavily Dr. Pepper with a cherry guest star, shall we say, I think the one that we have in the US is better for that
Mm-hmm.
than this. This is, I would dub this a pure hybrid at best and very cherry forward at worst. I like cherry soda, so I don't mind this, but
Mm-hmm.
um, I think for me, this comes down to sort of the thing I do with the food sodas, which is it good as a soda? Does it match what I was expecting? Like as
Yeah.
insert thing here. It's a good cherry Coke or soda. Sorry, that's Southern in me. It is a bad. It is a bad Dr. Pepper.
So, if you're of a certain age and you went to Kmart as a kid and you got frozen Cokes, and you could get Coke or cherry.
Yeah.
That's the flavor I'm placing. I went up to the machine and I got 1/4 Coke and 3/4 frozen cherry. That's the flavor
Uh, Mix.
that I'm getting from this.
Yeah, I will say I love an icy, and I will say maybe because this is slightly cold and this says best served chilled. I think the other thing that might be not going against it, but just a complicating factor is the fact that it is zero sugar. Um,
Hmm.
Zero sugar Dr. Peppers do taste different than regular Dr. Pepper. I
It
mean,
does change the flavor profile. Yeah.
yeah, and I think that might be what we're running into. I wonder if this had been regular sugar Dr. Pepper, if it would be closer to the sugar cherry Dr. Pepper we have
Yeah.
stateside. But I guess where I'm at is if you see this at, for me, if you see this at whole at World Market, I would get it, but it's not Dr. Pepper. It's a cherry cola that would like to get its doctorate, but is in the process of getting its
It's only
master's.
master's level right
Yeah,
now. Not only master's level, it's master's level right
it's
now.
master's. It's such master's level.
Um, yeah, I'm wondering how much of it is the zero sugar thing. As somebody who drinks the cherry Dr. Pepper pretty regularly, this doesn't taste like what we have here at all. Completely different.
I
Um, this is like a cherry soda to me.
it in an off-brand cherry soda at that. Like it is very much like I'm in Walmart and diet there's a diet great value cherry Coke and that's what this is.
Okay.
And that's not bad. It's it is something I would drink again. It tastes good. Um
Yeah.
but I think if you are expecting this to have that sort of I don't want to say bite because I usually equate that more with root beer, but Dr. Pepper has a distinct like sharp cherry flavor, shall we say.
Yeah.
Um if you're expecting that, and I will say the zero sugar Dr. Pepper does a good job at cosplaying that. Um, if you're expecting that, you're not going to get it out of this. Um, I also and not that mine was flat; it was still very carbonated, but
Hmm.
it was less carbonated than I think ones that I've had over here, and I can't tell if that
Hmm.
is because it's obviously coming from overseas and maybe I should like slow my roll, or if it's just maybe that's just something they do overseas.
Yeah, they might be a little bit different with how they administer their bubbles. I think that if I was to drink this again, and I'm not usually someone who likes ice in my soda unless I'm like out to eat somewhere.
Yeah.
If I was to drink this at home from a can again, I would put ice in it. It was in our soda fridge. So it was cold, as cold as it can be with it being 88 degrees outside and then sitting on my desk for 20 minutes. Like it did cool off or warm up a little bit. I think that if I would add ice to it again
I
if
think
I
so.
was to do it.
Yeah, I will say mine sat out because again, computer troubles. I'm trying to get everything back up.
Mercury
Um,
retrograde, I'm just saying.
you're like,
It
damn it,
started. It's
not
real.
again. I mean, I believe you. I'm just like, damn it.
Every 6 weeks. It is what it is.
Let's see, every 6 weeks. Oh, good. It'll happen again after my birthday.
I think it's every 6 weeks. I know it's a 6 week period. I just can't remember. We had another one this spring, but yeah, at any rate.
At any rate, you're like, eh. But yeah, to that end, I I feel like the problem is like I think if anybody's listening to us talk about this, they're gonna think that it was a bad time. It wasn't a bad, at least for me, it
No,
wasn't a bad time. It was an
no.
unexpected time.
Yeah, it did not, the expectation did not match the result. I expected it to be more Dr. Pepper flavor forward, and it wasn't, but that doesn't make it bad. It just makes it not what I was expecting.
Yeah. And you know what? And I would almost be curious if you want to try this at home, like maybe get a zero sugar Dr. Pepper and some of the cherry Dr. Pepper and do a half and half mix. And I think, well, no, maybe do a three quarters mix, sort of akin to the ratio that you said about. I was going to call them the squishies, but that's from Simpsons. I call them ices because we have ices.
Yeah, ice. They are. Yeah, they are
Yeah.
ices. Yeah.
So you could do. a quarter of a diet Dr. Pepper and then 3/4 of a cherry and see of the cherry Dr. Pepper and see where that gets you. Um, but yeah, I would say try it if you like cherry. If you are hoping to add this to your Dr. Pepper repertoire, maybe just leave it on the sideline. Um, I think the final thought I'll leave us with is that we don't know what Pepper tastes like overseas.
Yeah. But
So
I can get the folks in the London and Cambridge office maybe to send some stuff over to us, see if we can make that happen. I will say if people do want this, I found it at the World Market at State and Eisenhower in Ann Arbor, and that was in April. So I'm not sure with this being like a use by July date, what their stock is like, if they've gotten more in or not. But as of April, that was where I was able to find it at.
yeah, and I would suspect too that um, I'm surprised we didn't get it from the local Amish market. No, I'm just kidding. But that's that's where usually Anne usually gets me weird. So it is from her Amish market nearby, and some of them have been international as well.
Mhm,
But yeah, I would say it's probably at a place like that, and I know they have them. If you're watching from Tennessee, I know they have a world market in Nashville. Um,
mhm.
but essentially, pretty much anywhere that kind of does foreign food for fun and profit, you might be able to find this there now. So that's
For
branding. Well, it's not for fun and not
yeah,
profit.
I mean, under capitalism,
Yeah,
you are correct.
yeah. Under his eye, his very profitable eye. You're stop looking at me that way. I've said nothing wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay. Well, I would say any last thoughts about either the soda or Dr. Pepper or anything you want to share with anybody, all 10 people who watch this channel.
Yeah, all of our friends that watch the show.
Yeah.
I will say that I do like this better than the blackberry
Oh,
Dr.
yep.
Pepper. I bought that and ended up not liking it. So my husband is working his way through the 12 pack. It's the only one of the flavors that they have here stateside that I've not been a fan of. We keep the um, cream soda, the strawberries and cream, and the cherry, all zero sugars in stock whenever Le Creuset has them. Buy, three, get three free. We stock up. I love all those flavors. The blackberry flavor, don't care for. Um, I like this better than the blackberry though.
That's damning with faint praise because we literally said this doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper. I will say the blackberry has been mixed for a lot of people. I have
Mhm.
never found anybody who's neutral on it. Either people like love it or people hate it, and usually the people who hate it state that it tastes a lot more like medicine with
Yeah.
root beer. Yep, not root beer, with Dr. Pepper. I would say I liked the sugar version. I did not like the zero sugar version. I
Okay.
think this is one of those ones, but I would say the sugar version is also not going to be my go-to. It's not my Instagram
Yeah.
either. So like, it's I don't disagree with you that I think it's the weakest of the flavors that are currently in the rotation for Dr. Pepper for certain.
Yeah.
But yeah, the zero sugar, I think in that scenario, the zero sugar failed because of the way it tastes a little bit different than sugar Dr. Pepper. It couldn't cover enough of the blackberry in order to like make that thing go, oh, sweet blackberry versus oh, somebody poured NyQuil in this. Like, why are you trying to make me not go to sleep? This won't work. Um, so, um, but
But
yeah, so
yeah, this is nowhere near as good as their coconut cream
oh
Dr.
yeah,
Pepper that we reviewed a couple summers ago too. That was really, really, really good.
I will say that has been back in rotation now too. If you haven't gotten to try
Yeah,
it.
I am seeing that from time to time. That was so good. I was supposed to share it with my husband, and I basically didn't because, like, I wanted some of that, and I'm like, sorry, it's really good.
See, that's where the benefit for Mr. Weird works out, just because he doesn't like Dr. Pepper because he doesn't like cherry, so it's all mine, forever and ever.
Yeah,
Amen. Um, but a lack and a lot, nobody's perfect. All right, so
even Mr.
TLDR,
Weird.
yeah, look at him go. which he will be filming with me too at another time for this month. So
Guest star July.
it is guest star July, and then I currently I have my friends Amy and Stephanie locked up. We're trying to see if we're either going to try the Dirty Mountain Dew finally,
Oh.
or Fanta has released in celebration of, I want to say, the 25th anniversary of Xbox Live. They have released branded Fanta sodas, and all of them are the same flavors that you've seen before, with the exception of one. They've released a spicy cherry Fanta. No, sorry, sour cherry Fanta.
Ooh, I'd
And
drink
it's,
that.
yeah, it's a black label, and it's like dark red. You could see it. I've only found it at the 7-Eleven near my work.
Okay.
But that's so they're trying to see what they can find on their end, and we'll try one or the other. And then after that, I think I
And
have
you
one
still
more
have
left.
like three Canadian
I do
Fantas
have three
that,
Canadian Pantas.
yeah, from the Asian market that our friends found.
Yeah, it's like I have foreign sodas out the yin yang. Uh, but it's like,
Bangers and mash.
yeah, like, oh my God, you're just like turn on. It's like, why is she eating sausages and mashed potatoes? You're like, leave me alone. No,
Don't judge me.
this is not for you. This is for my other channel, Weird Food for Life. No, I'm just kidding. Though I have debated that every once in a while. There's a bunch of weird stuff that comes out all the time.
Oh yeah.
But all right. Well, with that, we TLDR, we did not have a crush on this cherry crush, but we tolerated in polite company. Uh, so, uh,
We'd probably not swipe on it again.
no, I
Probably
swipe.
not.
I would swipe left this behind.
I'm like so out of
I
which
don't
way you
know.
swipe.
I
I don't
got out
know.
of the dating game when OkCupid was a browser. Like, I don't understand how it works. Good for you who do. I hope to never find out how it works.
Same.
So good luck, Godspeed, I guess. Uh, like, don't do anything I wouldn't do, which I guess is swipe right because I don't know how to use the app. Um, but all right. But Guest Star July continues. Again, you did get to hear some of the things we have in store. Mr. Weird will be making a return. We thought we were going to try the strawberry shortcake wine from St. Julian's, but instead we discovered that Monster has two Murica themed Monster energy drinks. So we'll be trying those. Um, Oh yeah, it's hot out there. And then again, Amy and Stephanie will be making their return to the channel with either Dirty Mountain Dew or the sour cherry Fanta, depending on what they can find. Again, I'm up here in the Mitten, and they are in Oklahoma and Texas. So the distribution models are a little different, but that oftentimes means that they sometimes get stuff that I can't get. So they're going to
Mhm.
see what they have and what they're getting, and then we'll circle back there. And then I believe I still have one slot open left for guest star July, and we'll see what that results in. And it might be that maybe I just take that time off if nobody has a soda they want to try with me, which feels like a reject of a Nelly song. If you want to go and try a soda with me, no, no, no. That's why he does that, and I. Did something die?
My will to live.
Not like this. Okay, but until next time, drink weird and find foreign sodas in your stores and drink them maybe sooner rather than later. That way you can tell us whether we're under attack. I don't know. That was a terrible ending. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.